Blog Talk Radio.
Hey there, Detroit sports fanatics, and welcome back to Taylor's Detroit Sports Show. I'm your host, Taylor Phillips, and this is the first Tigers edition, April 7th, 2014, on Monday at 12:30 a.m. We are going to recap the opening week that was for the Tigers at Comerica Park from opening day against Kansas City to the first loss of the season against the Orioles. And if you have any opinions or want to be on the guest or want to be a guest or a co-host, the number to call in is 646-478-4837. That number again is 646-478-4837. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Google, and Pinterest as Taylor Phillips. Like my Facebook page, Taylor Phillips' Detroit Sports page, and join my group, Taylor Phillips' Detroit Sports Show, to become a more educated Detroit sports fan. And follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram at DT2Phillips. Here are the guidelines for each episode. Oh, by the way, there's also a chat window on blogtalkradio.com on all my episodes of Taylor's Detroit Sports Show for you all to comment your opinions on. Now the guidelines. If you have called in, stay on the line. If you hang up, redial the number and then stay on the line. I've seen at least one of you on each episode call in and then hang up. You gotta just remember, you gotta stay on the line so I can get you for a question if you want to be on the air. Also, keep it very clean. Treat the show with respect. And if you don't know much about Detroit sport, if you don't know much about this, the Tigers or any Detroit sports, you can still just listen. And only I can change topics because I'm the head host of the show. So, recapping the week, the previous week that is, the Tigers started their regular season on Monday. Against the Kansas City Royals, and Verlander took the hill. Started out really good for 3 innings, and then he struggled horribly in the 4th inning, giving up 3 runs. But kept his composure. And I am trying to get the MLB Game Day recap. All right, the box score. Verlander went 6 innings flat. The 3 runs that he gave up, not all of them were unearned, were earned. 2 of them were earned runs. He walked 3 and struck out 2, gave up 6 hits. And the bullpen started out really good. Evan Reed, Al Albuquerque, and Joe Nathan all pitched well. They only gave up 1 hit total. Albuquerque was the only relief pitcher to give up a hit in the game. And Nathan wound up with a win as Alex Gonzalez finished with a game-tying RBI triple in the 7th inning to cap off a 2-run 7th inning, and a walk-off RBI single in the bottom of the 9th, going 2 for 4, totaling up to 2 RBIs, as the Tigers beat the Royals 4-3. Nathan got the win. Wade Davis took the loss. Moving on to last Wednesday, they had Tuesday off. Max Scherzer went 8 innings pitched, pitched 8 innings flat. Waiting for this to load here. But was forced to settle for a no decision as Nathan rarely blew a save. And we went in, and that forced us to go into the 10th inning, tied at 1. Ian Kinsler hit a home run in the 4th inning. Nathan gave up a sac fly with the bases loaded. Al Albuquerque pitched the 10th inning and kept it tied up at 1s. Gave up only 1 hit. Still pretty good. And he got the win as Ian Kinsler drove one up the gap for a game-winning RBI single. It looked like a double technically. Kinsler finished 3 for 5 with those 2 RBIs. And then the finale of the series was postponed due to rain and rescheduled for Thursday, June 19th this season. Which makes the Monday through Wednesday series against the Royals at Comerica Park a 4-game series, Monday through Thursday. 2 afternoon games at the tail end of the series. 2 night games to kick it off. Then the Tigers welcomed the Orioles, and let me start right off the bat from there. Miguel Cabrera went 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs and his 2000th hit, a 2-run homer in the 8th inning, which made some history here. The 9th player in Major League Baseball to reach 2,000 hits before reaching 31 years of age, and the 7th fastest. Anibal Sanchez started, went 4 innings pitched, and then Drew Smiley went 3 innings flat, got the win. Ian Kroll pitched the 8th inning, and then Jabba Chamberlain made his first appearance. Gave up 2 runs, but still finished it. Tigers win 10-4. Moving on to Saturday's game. It didn't look to be a nail biter until the 9th inning. Tigers started out with a 7-1 lead. Well, they didn't technically start out that way, but Orioles jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the top of the first, and then the Tigers got 3 runs on a double, all of them on a double by Torrey Hunter, and then he hit a 2-run home run in the 5th. Then Don Kelly and Rajay Davis stepped up and got an RBI hit. Rajay Davis, by the way, hit a 3-run homer against the Kansas City Royals, actually against the Orioles on Friday's 10-4 win. And by the way, speaking of Torrey Hunter, he also hit a homer. His first home run of the season in the same game. So that's 3 home runs on Friday. That means Curly Fries, which Fox Sports Detroit over there promotes. Down southeast of the state in Southfield. But back to Saturday's game. All in all, the bullpen did not look sharp, but Evan Reed gave up 2 hits, pitched an inning and a third, didn't give up any runs, didn't walk anybody. He struck out 1, but here comes the tough part about it. Phil freaking Koch. Phil Choke, I like to call him. Phil Koch now has an ERA of 81 flat after going a third of an inning, giving up 2 hits, 3 runs, all earned, walking 1, and not striking out anybody. Then Albuquerque gave up a hit and a run, earned. Then Nathan continued his struggles, but finished the inning. As the Orioles scored 5 runs in that 9th inning, Nathan went the other 2/3 of that 9th inning, giving up 2 hits and a run of his own. But he struck out Nelson Cruz to shift the momentum and get the next batter to pop out to shallow left down the left field line, where Rajay Davis came in and made the catch. And man, I swear to God, Porcello pitched 7 1/3. Yeah, 6 2/3 innings. Porcello pitched 6 2/3 innings, giving up 3 hits, one earned run, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a 1.35 ERA. Now to their first loss of the season, which was back on Sunday, which is now yesterday. Today is now Monday. Torrey Hunter opened the scoring with a solo shot. His third on the year. He's been red hot thus far. That was in the 3rd inning, I believe. Still loading here. I'm going to hit the next topic jingle when it finishes loading here. Bear with me for just a few seconds here. All right, let's try this again. Son of a gun. I'll beat the crap out of this thing. But anyway, Verlander went eight innings went 8 flat innings and gave up 2 runs. Oh, there it is. Okay. His final line: 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Albuquerque gave up the other 3rd run in an inning flat, and giving up 3 hits, including a homer by Matt Wieters with 1 out. He still managed to strike out 2 batters, and that was it. That Wieters home run was the dagger it proved to be. Chris Tillman shockingly gave Chris Tillman went 8 1/3. He was going for the complete game, but he got himself in a bit of a jam with a man on second, and that's when Tommy Hunter, their closer, came out. Buck Showalter gave Tillman the hook. And Tommy Hunter had no trouble, had absolutely no trouble there as he got the last 2 outs and picked up the save as the Orioles got the 3-1 win, handing the Tigers their first loss of the season. Tigers still are 4-1, the only team to be 4-1 in the standings, and they lead the entire league with that record. To sum all this up, Verlander and Scherzer didn't get much run support, and I think they pitched well, except for that 3-run 4th inning on Monday on opening day. And that's what deprived him of what would have been a win. Tigers would have shut out the Kansas City Royals 3-0. I expect Verlander to pitch shutouts. One of them, which could have been a complete game shutout yesterday against Baltimore, it was on Sunday. Today's Monday, like I said again. Rajai Davis, Ian Kinsler, Alex Gonzalez have been stepping up to the plate. Gonzalez, I think, made a fresh start. I thought he was the new thing. One of the new things on this team. Also, Don Kelly considering the fact he made only one appearance the past week, didn't do too bad. Only got a hit with an RBI. Oh wait, Don Kelly wound up 3 for 4 on Saturday, while Rajai Davis finished 2 for 3. Kelly scored 2 runs, Davis 1. Those are pretty good stats. You got to watch those before you doubt and naysay the newcomers. All in all, Brad Ausmus has had a very great week. And if you had a first impression after this past week, what would it be? Just give me your feedback at 646-478-4837. Again, that's 646-478-4837. We have 6 minutes left. Let's look at the week ahead. The Tigers have later today off. Then they travel to the West Coast and start a 2-game series with the LA Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. Both games will start at 10:10. Anibal Sanchez and Drew Smyly are the projected starters for this game. And then they have Thursday off, and then they start a 3-game series with the San Diego Padres. Friday's game at Petco Park will be set for 10:10. First pitch for Saturday's game is 8:40, and then the finale caps it off at 4:10. Friday's game will be on Fox Sports Detroit Plus. Saturday's game will be on Fox Sports Detroit. And then Sunday's game will be on Fox Sports Detroit Plus. Both Dodger games will be on Fox Sports Detroit. Tuesday's game will additionally be televised on MLB Network, which can be blacked out in all areas in the state of Michigan. Turning now to the regular season standings. Just under 4 minutes left of airtime. Tigers 4-1. They lead the Central and the entire league. There are 3 other teams in the AL Central that are tied for second place at 3-3. The White Sox, Indians, and Twins, while the Royals are only a half game back of them. Those 3 teams, 2-3. They finally got a couple wins after going winless against the Tigers to kick off the regular season. The Mariners are 4-2 in the AL West. The Rays are 4-3. Didn't expect that. The National League, the Marlins are 5-2. That's still a little bit behind the Tigers here. 714 winning percentage. Tigers 800 winning percentage. Brewers are 4-2, leading. So are the Pirates, co-leaders of the NL Central. And finally, the San Francisco Giants lead the NL West at 5-2, with the Dodgers creeping up on them at 5-3. The Padres are 2-4. The Tigers should have little trouble with them. Other Detroit sports updates. In hockey, the Blue Jackets shut out the New York Islanders 4-0 yesterday, so they get 2 points and gain a little ground on our Detroit Red Wings. The Islanders stink anyway. So I expected the Blue Jackets to win big. Blue Jackets have 87 points. The Wings have 88. I think that both the Wings and the Blue Jackets are going to make the playoffs.
90 seconds.
Devils and Maple Leafs are stuck at 84 points. Capitals 83, Senators 80, and Hurricanes 79. Time is running really short on them. So that's going to do it for the first Tigers edition of Taylor's Detroit Sports Show. Tune back in next time for the Red Wings edition Saturday at 11 and the Tigers edition Sunday at 11. Till then, this is Taylor Phillips saying TTFN, ta-ta for now, go Tigers.